Now the second one is perhaps, you know, more important, but at least as important, and that is effects have to happen in contrast to its opposite. If you think about that, if I were to turn on a candle light in a light room, there wouldn't be very much effect. You wouldn't really notice it. If I turn on a light in a dark room, you really see it. Or think about, we write with black on white, right? Or we use stop signs as like white on red or red and yellow. The colors have to be in contrast and opposition to each other to be noticed, right? If we draw with gray on white paper, it's not really gonna be, you see what I'm saying. Well, it's the same in singing. Now, if I am already talking pretty loud and then suddenly start to sing a loud word, you're not really gonna notice it. Like, let's say I'm talking at a 7 and throw in a 9. No one's gonna notice it. On the other hand, if we were having a whispering conversation, and I have to talk a little louder because we're recording this, but you could try to really whisper at home, but I was talking like at a 3 and then suddenly brought a loud word. You see, then you notice it, right? And the same with like the brightness and darkness, like, if I'm singing brightly, na 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 na, and then do a really bright one, na, it's not really gonna be that noticeable. If you go like from a 7 on the scale of brightness to a 9, no one's gonna notice. But if you have like na 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 na, you see what I'm saying? Or like you're singing bright, da da na na da. You see what I'm saying? If you go from bright to dark or dark to bright with a contrast, that's when you're gonna notice something. So here's something I recommend for you when you're singing. You need to think a little bit ahead of time. If you know that, well, over here, I'm gonna sing something really intense, well, then you may wanna kind of plan and leading up to it, sing a little more softer. So let's say you were singing on a 5 in softness and you know you're going to do an 8 over here. Well, then you may want to bring it down to a 3 so that you can take it up to an 8. You see what I'm saying? So you want to create that contrast in your singing. Try to experiment with that. Sing some songs, and when you know you're going to sing loud, sing a little more quiet in front of it. If you know you're going to sing bright, do a little dark in front of it, right? If you're going to sing with expression, be a little more calm and dull in front of it, so that we create a platform, an empty stage for whatever effect that we intend to give our audience.